Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Senior Healing Hub, the space where we talk about real health, healing, and living well as we age. Today, I want to share something truly eye-opening that I recently heard from Dr. Daniel Amen, one of the world's leading brain health experts. In a conversation about Alzheimer's disease and dementia, Dr. Amen shared some powerful insights that completely changed the way I think about brain aging. He began by reminding us that Alzheimer's is rising rapidly across the world. According to global studies, by 2050, as many as 150 to 160 million people may be living with Alzheimer's disease. It's becoming one of the biggest health challenges of our time. For years, scientists thought the main cause of Alzheimer's was something called beta-amyloid plaque buildup in the brain. But now, many researchers, including Dr. Amen, believe the truth is much more complex. Alzheimer's doesn't come from one single cause. It comes from many small factors that damage the brain over time. He shared a simple way to remember the key risk factors for Alzheimer's. He calls it bright minds. Each letter stands for a cause we can prevent or treat. B, blood flow. Poor circulation means less oxygen to your brain. R, retirement and aging. Staying mentally active keeps your brain strong. I, inflammation. Chronic inflammation damages brain cells. G, genetics. Family history can raise risk, but lifestyle still matters more. H, head trauma. Protect your head, always. T, toxins. Chemicals, heavy metals, and even mold can harm the brain. M, mental health. Depression increases Alzheimer's risk, twice as much for women and 4 times for men. I, immunity and infections. Viruses, including COVID, can increase brain inflammation. And neurohormones. Low hormones like testosterone can affect memory and mood. D, diabetes. High blood sugar and insulin resistance starve the brain of energy. S, sleep. Poor sleep is one of the most common silent brain killers. He said one of the most surprising findings is how depression plays a role. If a woman is depressed, her risk of Alzheimer's doubles. For men, it actually quadruples. Another big risk factor Dr. Amen emphasized is high blood sugar and being overweight. In fact, many researchers now refer to Alzheimer's as type 3 diabetes. That means having high blood sugar doesn't just affect your body. It can damage your brain as well. When your blood sugar stays elevated for too long, it causes insulin resistance, which harms the brain's ability to use energy properly. He shared a study that really stood out to me. The Mayo Clinic found that people who ate a diet rich in healthy fats, like fish, olive oil, avocados, nuts, and seeds, had a 42% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's. Those who focus on protein-based diets, like lean meats or a paleo-style approach, had a 21% lower risk. But people who mainly ate the standard American diet, full of bread, pasta, rice, and sugar, had a 400% higher risk of Alzheimer's. So what's the takeaway? It's not just about avoiding sugar. It's about protecting blood flow to the brain. High blood sugar makes your blood vessels brittle and more likely to break. That means slower healing, more inflammation, and a much greater risk of stroke, which increases your Alzheimer's risk tenfold. When asked about diets like keto, Dr. Amen said that while they can work for some people, he prefers a paleo-style diet that includes plenty of plants, healthy fats, clean protein, and lots of vegetables. That's the best combination for both the brain and the gut. Then the conversation shifted to something unexpected, grief and hope. Dr. Amen talked about how deeply grief affects the brain. When we lose someone we love, even a beloved pet, it activates the emotional centers of the brain, especially the insula and thalamus. He shared that when he lost his own dog and later a loved one, he could literally see in his brain scans how grief made his emotional circuits overactive. Interestingly, he explained that hope has the opposite effect. When people feel hopeful, when they believe tomorrow could be better and I have a part in it, those same emotional areas calm down. Hope actually changes brain chemistry. Dr. Amen encourages everyone to do what he calls the one-page miracle. It's a simple exercise. Write down what you really want in life, in your relationships, your work, your health, your finances, and your spiritual life. Then ask yourself every day, does my behavior today get me what I want? He says this helps keep your prefrontal cortex, The part of your brain that makes good decisions strong and active. Because when that part is weak or tired, your emotions can take over and lead you to make poor choices. He also mentioned that healthy blood flow to the brain improves everything, even mood, energy, and yes, physical performance too. The brain uses 20% of all the blood flow in your body, so when your brain is healthy, your whole body works better. Toward the end of the podcast, Dr. Amen talked about raising children with healthy brains. And he started by saying something very real. You're not going to raise a perfect brain. Instead, focus on raising a resilient one. He shared 2 simple but powerful principles for parenting. 1. Time. Spend actual physical time with your kids. Even just 20 minutes a day of what he calls special time can make all the difference. During that time, let the child choose the activity, and don't give commands, don't correct, don't teach. Just be there and listen. 2. Listening. Practice active listening. When your child says something, don't jump in with advice or criticism. Reflect back what they say, and listen for the feelings behind their words. That's how true connection forms. He gave a touching example about a father who thought his daughter didn't like him, but after trying special time for just 3 weeks, she became attached to him and couldn't wait for him to come home. Sometimes, all children really want is your attention. And finally, Dr. Amen warned parents not to overprotect or rescue their children too much. When we solve every problem for them, we unintentionally steal their self-esteem. Struggle builds character. Confidence comes from solving problems, not avoiding them. So, to sum up what Dr. Amen shared, protect your blood flow, control your blood sugar, manage stress and depression, stay active, sleep well, and stay connected to people you love. Those are the habits that keep your brain sharp and strong. And remember his words. When your brain is healthy, everything in your life works better. Thank you for joining me today on Senior Healing Hub. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with someone you care about. Because the more we learn about protecting the brain, the more we can stay strong, independent, and full of life for many years to come.